What's up, everybody? This is Deckplate Tone. I'm here with another video. If you've seen my last video, I said that I'm gonna start making videos where I'm not doing a whole bunch of editing, not a whole bunch of bells and whistles like I do in some of my other videos, but it's kind of easier to put things out like this. You know, nowadays I'm kind of busy. I'm juggling a whole bunch of things, so. But without further ado, I just want to make this video. So I seen some comments on some video I was watching before. Maybe it was a post or something like that. I can't remember. But a parent had a question about like what should you buy your sailor when they graduating from boot camp, and I said, all right. So that's a question that people have. So I've been holding on to this for a while. It's something that I wanted to respond. And so I'm Deckplate Tone, if you guys are new to the channel, and I make videos on educating sailors and their families on Navy life, what goes on in the Navy. I'm also make a lot of topics ranging from anything Navy related. So this is pretty much Navy education. So if that's of interest to you and you want to know how to go about and how to support your sailor or understand your sailors and whatnot, then I suggest you to subscribe to my page. I think that you'll find it be beneficial for you. And like I said, I'm looking to bring some output a little better. I said I was going to do videos like every week, once a week, but I don't know, it's like a bonus week. You know, I'm kind of letting some things slide. I'm kind of just, you know, just letting the rails go a little bit. But anyway, I encourage you guys to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, especially if you don't understand some of the comment, and I can explain it. So without further ado, this is stuff to buy your sailors after they graduate from boot camp. I'm telling you right now, this is really important. You want to listen to this whole thing because it's gonna help you. It's gonna benefit your sailors or your family members or whoever they might be. And it's gonna make life easy for them, especially when they graduate boot camp and they go into their respective A schools. I'm telling you, so you don't want to miss this video, so hopefully you guys pay attention. So when it comes to the stuff that you want to buy your sailors after boot camp, you got to keep in mind, it's not a whole bunch of space in the barracks like where they might go, and they're in school still, and they wanna get out of school as quick as possible, and they wanna go into the fleet where things are happening for them for real. Right now, when they go to school, they're in like a short period of like I don't know, they might feel it's purgatory or something, but it's a short period where they might feel like they don't have as much freedoms, way more freedom than boot camp, but not as much as they would like. So, but they still got enough freedom to have things. So these are some of the #1 things that you want your sailor to have. And if this is too much, you skip ahead. But anyway, first thing, like #1 thing, you want to get these guys some headphones, right? You want these guys to have headphones. It could be the noise canceling ones, the earbuds, like anything. But if you really love your sailor and you happy, you proud of them that they graduated boot camp, get them some expensive ones. You don't want no cheap ones. You know, you can get them some open-ended ones, some noise canceling stuff, but something that's really worth it, that shows that you pay some money, something that says that you love them. Because while they're in A school and stuff, they're gonna be in cases where they're studying and they don't want to get distracted and stuff like that. So that's really important. Another thing that I think that is really useful for a sailor, keep in mind, I don't have a whole bunch of space, but if you get them something like a personalized coffee mug, you know, something like a personalized coffee mug, that's not personalized, I'm just saying, or like a coffee maker or something, that's real beneficial for them. Or a personalized water bottle, you know, something that says like, you know, Seaman Timmy or Sailor Jerry, whoever their name is. It's something that's really useful for them, something that they can carry all the time. It's a real good gift idea. You know, class of whatever their division is, something like that on their water bottle. They will take it with them to the gym. They'll take it with them everywhere, and they'll cherish it a little bit more. I mean, I almost guarantee it. If they're old enough to drink, get them like maybe like a flask or something if they're responsible enough, they're old enough to know, like they can like go out and kind of use kind of things like that. I don't know, but maybe the flask maybe should wait till they get to like the first duty station, because a lot of sailors be getting in trouble with drinking and stuff like that, and that kind of prolonged them from doing what they got to do. Another one I would do is I would get them like clothes, but not just any clothes, because you gotta think about it. Like they're around a lot of influences and stuff like that, and maybe what they've been wearing or like what they're used to, they might change, that stuff. But a safe bet is always getting them gym equipment. They when they getting out of boot camp and stuff, they got a lot of those square clothes, like the PT uniform. I'm sorry, but that's not the best looking military uniform to me, right? So if you get them something like some gym clothes and like stick to kind of some Navy brands like Grunt Style, stuff like that. Get them some stuff like this. Like some Navy Pride stuff that they can wear to the gym. There's some dope stuff. Some of these websites like Grunt Style, things like that. They have some really good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You give them some. Remember. The RED, remember everybody deploy, remember everybody deploy, shout out to everybody that's deployed. Something like this, you can tell I'm American with it, so, something like this, something that's a little different from, that PT gear and stuff. That PT gear that they wear with the bright yellow shirt or the blue shirts and whatnot, and that's cool, but they want to express themselves a little, so you can go to like gruntstyle.com, you can go to like the navyexchange.com, you can go to all these different places and get them a little something, and I'm sure they would enjoy that. Another one that I would get them is like laptops, like iPads and stuff like that, or what else, like some kind of video game equipment, maybe a TV. Problem is the TV is kind of big, so now they gotta take that with them, or they could pass it down to the next sailor before they go. If they go into a ship, they might want to take that TV, which is kind of pointless. I would just give it up. But that's something to consider, because while they in school, they're gonna have a desk. And they're gonna have like they're gonna want to watch TV, watch Netflix or whatever. Something to give them some time off from or escape from reality, because there's a lot of stuff to do in a school, and a lot of work to do in a school, I should say, and every once in a while they need that escape. So be it from playing Call of Duty or just doing whatever they do, like I would get them something nice. I'd get them like a MacBook Pro or something, congratulations for making it through boot camp, kind of motivate them and stuff. If they don't deserve it, don't give them nothing crazy. You can get them like Toshiba or some kind of HP computer, but just get them some, because they're gonna need it. Another thing is instruments, right? I would give them some kind of instruments. They in the school environment, so give them something to stimulate their mind a little bit. You get them a little, get them instrument or whatnot. They could be playing some I don't know, some some Hallelujah or something like that, good guitar. I wouldn't get them watch it. All right. So I wouldn't get them anything crazy like an electric guitar. There's a couple reasons for that. You get an electric guitar, like you gotta get an amp, and electric guitar and amp, one is too loud, and then it's extra equipment. You get them acoustic guitar, make sure you get them like a nice protective bag or something. And then when they transfer, they leave, they got like a nice instrument, and then that's a conversation piece. If you're worried about like how your new sailor is gonna fit in, or like I guess like get friends and stuff like that, that's a good conversation starter. As soon as people see you in the Navy with a guitar or whatever, everybody think you like Johnny Cash or like Jimi Hendrix or something. So. And who knows, like your sailor could be like the next, Jimi Hendrix or Johnny Cash or whoever. So, but all in all, it's something to think about. Another thing that I would think about for a gift for a sailor graduating boot camp, especially during the winter months, it'd be like no degrees outside. You know, sometimes it'd be like below no degrees outside. All in all, it'd be like just ridiculous outside. And outside of like military uniforms and the cold weather gear, you got some sailors that they be wearing like really like nothing, you know, because some not really prepared for coming out here. But it gets like I can't even lie, like I'm from New York, so I mean I know cold, but well I thought I knew cold. But when you come out here to Great Lakes, like you don't know cold. You do not know cold, right? That wind just be blowing all over you, and it hurt, you know, like that wind is painful. And for the sailors, they walk everywhere, you know, and I don't know how they do it. Like they be walking to restaurants, walking all this stuff. I'd rather just starve, you know, but they be walking everywhere and the wind be just ODing, blowing their hoodies, their hoods off, their caps off, and they just gotta keep on moving. You know, their face be all red. Even if you black, crispy or whatever, your face be like super red. You know, like you be seeing, like I seen this black dude. He was like, you know, I mean, you know, God gave him the black skin. He was like Nightcrawler black, you know, super black. And his red was so, I mean, his nose was like really red. That's how cold it got. So, I mean, it'd be like no degrees outside, 0, like in less than that. So get them some cold weather gear if you want to get them a good gift, nice bubble jacket or something like that. I'm sure they would really, really, really appreciate that. If they from like the East Coast and stuff, New York, hold up, I got something for you. I would get them one of these. You know? I get them one of these because, you know, like, you know, you get them a nice, damn, I forgot what you call these ones. Nice flight jacket, man. They gonna appreciate it. You know, so especially if you're from the East Coast and stuff like that. So I would get them like one of these bad boys, you know, something like, you know, the Russian hats with the big, the furs and stuff like that. I get them all that stuff because you're gonna need that, trust me. Another thing I would get them is like if you have like a sailor that's like a woman, a female, I would get her, what do you call it? I would get like makeup, you know, makeup. And some of the brands I know, oh damn, let's, you know, let me back up my thing. Like some of the brands that I know of is like, you know, like MAC makeup, like the Rihanna makeup, what else? Like the Kylie Jenner makeup. I'm sure there's other makeup like, I seen like a commercial. I think it's like Maybelline or like Pantene Pro V. I think that might be shampoo. But anyway, you know, give them makeup. You know, while they in the training environment and stuff like that, and they just got out of boot camp where like they don't be wearing no makeup. Their hair be all jacked up and stuff. You know, I'm sure they want to feel a little bit more like a woman and stuff, and now they got a little bit more freedom. I would definitely buy them some makeup and stuff. You know, let them get their eyelashes done or eyebrows done, or you know, use the pencils and whatnot to draw their eyes in and stuff like that. That'll make them real happy. It'll probably boost their morale a little bit and stuff like that. So I would definitely get them makeup and stuff like that. Another thing that I would do, a nice gift would be you know, pool cues. You'll be surprised, like if you got a sailor that plays like a lot of pool and stuff like that, shoots billets and stuff like that, I would get them like a pool cue, because like just about every single barracks and common areas and stuff like that, they have a whole bunch of like pool tables, and the pool cues are jacked up. Like they're like, I mean, you gotta think they probably never bought like a new pool cue like since the place opened up probably. Like some of these things are so worn, but I mean, some of the sailors, you know, they be out there playing pool. They're not good as me, you know, but they be playing, you know. I mean, I be destroying them here and there, and it's probably because they have bag pool cues. But if you get them that, if your sailor like playing billiards and stuff like that, I would definitely invest in that. That'll make a good gift. You do that, you personalize that. They could carry it everywhere, feel important, put it in them pool cue bags and whatnot. And I'm sure that'll make a good gift for them. Another thing I would do is gift them some like memorabilia or some photos. Another thing is like damn, what my wallet? Like some kind of wallets and stuff to keep that stuff in. You know, some nice slim wallets so they can, you know, a lot of them they might be young. You know, they might have just came out of high school, and one thing I see a lot of sailors that like never really like had the whole wallet thing, never had a whole bunch of credit cards and stuff like that, and how they have some of those things, and they just like be walking around like with just a whole bunch of cards in their pockets and stuff, like, and I'm like, what, like, and you know, you ask them for their ID, they, you know, oh chief, like, and it's like, damn, you probably should get a wallet, man. So get them a nice personalized wallet. You know, you get them some kind of memorabilia to make life easy for them, like coasters and stuff like that. You know, some kind of paraphernalia that, you know, make them, you know, make things easy for them. You know, I don't know. You know, you can put their name on it, put "Hello Butch, I love you." I don't know, something like that, and that would go a long way. I'm pretty sure. Another thing I would get is like books and like devotionals and stuff like that. You know, some of the sailors, they come and they have faith, but they never really been like outside of the church or outside of their culture and stuff like that. And now they're in boot camp. And when you got a lot of other influences around that's different from how you might have grown up and stuff, like you can go buck wild. And a lot of them, they do that. They go buck ass wild, and you'll have like a, you know, super Christian guy, Mormon or whatever. He be out there acting like the leader of the Bloods or the Crips or something, you know. So I'm trying to put this damn wallet away. I'm trying to put this stuff back in his wallet. But yeah, I seen it before. This kid, I think he got separated. You know, he was kind of, you know, educate me like about like Bible and all that stuff. However, he was in like some called restriction. He was in trouble. He's like, man, you know, I be wishing I can pray and stuff, and I be believing God to, you know, deliver me from this stuff. But I'm like, but you kind of put yourself in there. You got yourself in trouble, man. But I think that if they have that stuff before they start getting in trouble, then it'd be a lot easier, or it'd be less likely for them to really get in them crazy situations. I don't know. Another thing that would help a lot of sailors, a lot of like your sailor, even if you can't afford anything at the moment and you can't give them a good gift, a nice gift would be researching or getting them some info, because sometimes they too busy to kind of do research on things that matter, like for that next big purchase and stuff like that. Let's say when they finish with A school, they want to go and they want to get like a car or something. A lot of times I've seen that like sailors, when they get their first car, they get beat over the head. Got like a 29 APR and stuff like that. And you know, they end up leaving like the showroom floor with like the newest Hellcat, and they hardly got enough money to like make the payments or get gas or eat or anything like that. So if you do that research for them and take care of that stuff, like that'll be a good gift if you can't do nothing else, because by the time they finish with A school and stuff, they get to their first duty station, like life will be easier. They got a nice car now, or a decent car, and they can, you know, go to and from or whatever and enjoy themselves and not really have to stress with like a car payment and stuff like that. Because a sailor in his entry level, when it comes to pay, let's say E1 through E3, they making, I don't know, I can't pull up the pay chart right now, but like they probably making somewhere from like $600 to like $800 every 2 weeks or something like that. It's not a whole bunch of money. I think I'm probably lowballing them, but it's not a whole bunch of money. And you got to think about it. A sailor with like a $500-600 car payment, like right out of boot camp, that's probably hurting them. So that's something to think about. Another thing that I would do, a lot of sailors, they live out of microwave, or they eat out of microwaves, and they live at the Navy Exchange, eating all those cheap meals, or they get like takeout and stuff like that. I would give them a whole bunch of gift cards, because that's gonna pay for their food expenses for a minute and help them save money too. So I would definitely give them like a lot of gift cards if you are real bad on gift ideas and stuff like that. Some of the main places around that they eat is like you got Subway over there. If they're in Great Lakes, they have like Subway, they have Panda Express, they have Taco Bell, they have Dunkin' Donuts, they got Wingstop, got Popeyes, got some of the pizza places. What else? Chick-fil-A. I see a lot of folks getting Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. And I think like McDonald's and like Wendy's and stuff like that. So I'd stick to stuff like that, giving them those kind of cars and stuff. Anything else, they gotta go really far. And a lot of them, I'll tell you, a lot of them don't want to go that far to get food, because it's kind of not worth it, man. It's too crazy. If nothing else, you can give them like some kind of prepaid card where they can like go to like it's a spot called like Speedy Tacos. It's probably like the best like tacos in that immediate area. So I would definitely have them go there to Speedy Tacos, because like they get one of them burritos, or they could get like I don't know, some of that food. The food is cheap too, pay with their prepaid card and call it a day. Okay, so those are a lot of the gift ideas that I think would make life easier for the sailors and for your sailor, and it would it make you happy. It'll prepare them a little bit better for A school. It'll make time go by a little bit better. The experiences will be a lot better, and they'll remember you for it. So but before I go, I want to talk about some things that you probably shouldn't buy as a gift for sailors, because it's probably not going to be a good gift for the sailors. So when sailors are graduating from boot camp, please don't get them this stuff, because it's not going to help them in the long run. Trust me, it's not. It's only going to make things kind of worse for them. Some of them, it'll probably make like real bad situations, and some of them just will be downright annoying or useless for them. Alright, so some things I wouldn't get them for a gift is like bedding or huge comforters. And the reason is because huge comforters, that's like a lot of luggage space for when they leave, or like they might already have bedding when they get there. As soon as you get there in A school and stuff like that, they're already gonna give you like a whole bunch of that stuff. So I wouldn't get them that stuff. I wouldn't get them like any personalized Navy paraphernalia, not right now. Every time I be seeing that, this dude got like a big anchor. It's like, I'm so happy you graduated boot camp. They don't give a damn about that. Like, honestly, I mean, maybe later on in life, but they hardly know anything about the Navy. I would keep that for you. That's really for you. They glad that they graduated boot camp. So to give them something like that, they're gonna say thank you, but do they really care about that? Unless they like Super Joe Navy, or their dream was to be in the Navy, it's not really gonna really benefit them nothing. I did have one guy though. His room was like the Oval Office or something. It looked like he's probably gonna be the president of the United States one day. He had like a desk, a seal. Like he was Navy'd out, super Navy. Like I'm sure that dude probably gonna be the president one day. That's the only but then he was also like probably not as social as the other guys too. So, but shout out to him. He's a nice guy though, nice kid. But anyway, I wouldn't get them uniforms. They're already getting uniforms and stuff like that. And if they need a new uniform item, they can go right to the exchange and get that. And then they got reclaim sales and stuff where they most likely gonna get them for real cheap. So I wouldn't even waste your money on that. I wouldn't get them large items and stuff like that. And I wouldn't get them like Navy books and stuff like that right now, because they just got in. You know, they've been fed that stuff throughout boot camp, and it's not really going out. Like right now, they're in school. Let them worry about that stuff, and later on in life, they can start thinking about all of that stuff, like Navy books and Super Navy history and stuff like that. I would just let them focus on school for now. That's what I do. Of course, don't get them any weapons or anything like that, because I mean, you can't. Why would you get them weapons? That's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, plus they get in trouble and stuff like that. Plus, there's potential for them to hurt somebody. Don't want your sailor to be hurting somebody. You want to be proud of them. All right, so, yeah, I don't know what just happened, but like low power thing went off on my phone. But anyway, you don't want your seller to get weapons and stuff like that, because you don't want them to, you know, be hurting anybody, or like having some potential situation where they could accidentally hurt themselves. Like if you get them some kind of knife for whatever reason, then like I said, they could get in trouble. So I would just avoid that altogether. Like leave that for when they get home or something like that. And then I wouldn't get them any CBD or any THC type products, because then again, they can't use them and they could end up potentially out the Navy. And then as proud as you are for them, and the fact that you just got them a gift, they're gonna mess around and lose that stuff. So I wouldn't even, you know, I'll just leave that alone. So those are all the things I have regarding stuff to buy your sailors, like gifts, ideas to buy your sailors for when they graduate boot camp. Hopefully some of these things are useful. Hopefully some of these ideas get your juices flowing, get some ideas going off in your head. So if your sailor's upcoming a graduation, you can get something useful for them that's gonna make them happy. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you got better ideas, please leave them in the comments. Please share with me. I like the dialogue. You know, I like talking this Navy stuff, man. Again, I'm Deckplate Tone. I love what I do. I like to share these kind of things for families and friends and stuff like that, and build this dialogue that help a lot of sailors and educate Navy members and their families on what we do. So I hope it helps. Excuse me. I have a podcast episode coming up. If you guys have been following me, you know I also have the Deckplate Tone podcast. If you don't know, I have an episode coming up. I'm thinking leaning more towards something talking about like military service members and how tough they are now. You know, so we got a whole bunch of things going on in the world right now, and I don't know. I really don't know what kind of episode I want to put, but those are just some of the ideas I'm talking about now. So salute to you guys. Till next time when I bring my next video out. And it's going to be probably out tomorrow. You know, I'm trying to catch up and put more videos out there. So if you guys haven't seen any of my other videos, I encourage you to do that as well. Also subscribe and whatnot. And I'll see you on the next video. All right. No further entry this page. Tony Tone out.